Hi guys. So today I'm just going to show you how to use Zlappo to automate your Twitter marketing as well as build your on autopilot. Okay, so the first thing you'll see when you sign up for Zlappo is called the queue. So the queue is just basically your dashboard, basically your HQ that gives you an overview of all your future upcoming pre-scheduled tweets, and they're all arranged in chronological order. So this is my personal account right here. As you can see, I have preloaded all my tweets in my queue, and it shows specifically what time they're going out at as well. So this tweet right here is going to go out at 11:15. This one at noon tomorrow, and then I have tweets scheduled all the way until until about Tuesday. So this is just basically the queue. It gives you an overview of what you have in the pipeline and what's going to be automatically sent out for you on autopilot in the background while you're out and about doing whatever. Okay, so but when you first have an account with us, what you're going to see is going to resemble more like more of something like this. Which is basically just a list of empty time slots that you want your content to go out at. And all these time slots, you can just click on these time slots, and if you want to schedule something, you can. We're not going to do that right now. And if you want to change this posting schedule, we make it really easy to do so from the posting schedule page. So this is basically your posting schedule when you want your tweets to go out at. And obviously, you can delete all the time slots and start fresh if you want. We're not going to do that right now. We'll go back to the queue. And what I want to show you next is basically something called rapid fire scheduling. And this is one of our killer features that differentiates us from all the other social media schedules out there. Okay, so I'll just quickly schedule a tweet right now, and we'll add it to the queue. See, what happens next is that you see that the app immediately opens the composer again so that you can schedule the next tweet. So that way you waste less time, clicking buttons and reopening the composer again, or even picking a custom time slot, because we automatically add it to your queue based on your preset posting times. So as you can see, I have an open time slot right here. The first tweet that we added to queue is going to be added here, and the one that we're typing right now is going to be added here, and then next, and then next, and then next. So that's just basically how it works. It cascades, it stacks on top of one another. Okay, so let's say for the next tweet, we are gonna say we're gonna schedule a thread instead. Okay, so Zlappo can actually schedule Twitter threads, which is something that apps like Buffer and Hootsuite cannot do at the moment. So let's say 3 ways to lose weight. Okay, thread. Okay, and if you click the plus button right here, you have another tweet that is a reply to your original tweet, and you can go say eat less. Okay, gonna add another tweet, exercise more. It's pretty obvious. Let's add another one. Be a little cheeky right here, go vegan. Okay, and then let's say for the last tweet, you want to add a link to your blog after all the insight that you share, because insightful form telling sort of shared. So you go, for more tips on health and fitness, visit my blog at whatever. Let's say blog.com. Okay, let's just call it blog.com. And then we're just going to add it to the queue. If you add it to the queue, it goes in this time slot here, remember? Okay, so no problem. We're going to schedule again the next tweet, because sometimes when you're in the flow, you want to schedule a lot of tweets at once. This is the best way to do it, using rapid fire scheduling. So let's say for this one, we want to add a picture to your tweet. So let's just add the ad to it. Add the ad, yeah, the poster. Okay. So yeah, okay. Computer is a little slow, but Okay, there we go. Once you add the picture to it, it has a thumbnail right here. Okay, so let's say this for this tweet, we want to repeat it, okay, over and over again, because for promotional tweets for offers, you basically want to put it out there as often as possible without spamming your audience, without feeling that, without your audience feeling like, damn, you're really spamming them. So what we want to do is say we want to repeat this tweet every 3 days, okay? We can do that pretty easily. You can do it every 3 days, 3 months, whatever you want, okay? And we want it to expire. We want it to stop repeating itself, stop looping after 5 times that it has been posted, okay? So we can do that pretty easily. And I want to cross post as well to my other account. So I want to post it to 2 accounts this time, okay? So what's going to happen is that this time slot over here is going to have this tweet, and 3 days later at the exact same time slot, we're going to have the tweet repeated again, again, and again. And you can do that, or you can even do it as a retweet, which means that this is going to be a tweet right here, and 3 days later, it's going to retweet this exact tweet right here over and over again until it has been posted 5 times. So we're going to pick retweet, okay? And we're just going to add it to the queue. Okay, so right now it says schedule next post. We don't want to schedule the next post, okay? Because we have scheduled enough for now. So we're just gonna see what's going on with the queue right now. As you can see, basically all the tweets that we have scheduled in rapid succession, they're all added to queue in order, in chronological order. So this is the first tweet. This is the next tweet with the link to your blog. Remember that. And this is basically the media tweet that you have with your ebook. And you can also add a link to that, by the way. I forgot to do that. And if you look at 3 days later, you're gonna have the exact same tweet, which is a retweet. Going out exactly 3 days later. And if you want this tweet to go out a little later, let's say you don't want it to go out at 4 p.m., you want to go out at 11:15 p.m. See, one of the niftiest features is that you can just drag this post, see what I'm doing right here, and just drop it at this time slot over here. So right now, this time slot is going to be empty, and then this time slot right here at 11:15 p.m. is going to have your ebook post instead. So that will make it really easy to just kind of just move around your post. And then right now we have these 2 empty time slots because we've been moving the tweets around. Now you can schedule another post, whatever you want, and I'll post it tomorrow at that time slot. Okay, so that is just basically how you can use rapid fire scheduling to schedule all your original content. But that's just not all we want to do with Zlappo. We want to sometimes you're just running low on inspiration. What you can do is we have a feed feature. If you go to your feed, let's say you go to your profile. So you can go to your profile and you can basically retweet your past content that has done well and add it to your queue. So let's say I want to retweet this post right here. Okay, so I'm just going to click on the queue button right here, the stack. So basically this stack little icon right here. And it allows me to retweet, and I can add it to my queue if I want. Or I can add it to my queue with a comment. So I'm going to say, in case you missed this. Okay, I'm just going to add it to my queue. And we'll go to the queue right now. And you'll see that at the next open time slot, we have a quoted tweet that is scheduled for today at 11:15 p.m. So that way, if you're running low on ideas, you can either retweet your old content or you can quote your old content with maybe some new insights. What you can also do is you can go to your feed, your home feed, and you can retweet tweets from other people, and you can even add a comment to that. So you can retweet or you can quote tweet people that I'll say, oh, let's say I'm going to quote this guy right here, obviously, President Donald J. Trump. Okay, so I'm going to add to queue a response to this. And this is a really useful feature because you can add your own unique insight, your own unique perspective to this subject matter at hand. So let me read the tweet. It says, hard to believe that Fox News will be interviewing sleazebag and totally discredited former FBI director James Comey. Okay, so it's about Comey, all right? You see, I don't really follow politics. I don't really know what that's about, but okay, let's say we want to post our own insight on this, and we want to schedule it to add to our queue. I agree with you. Mr. President. Fox News is total fake news. Sad. All right. Well, it's just an example. So if we add it to the queue, we go to the queue. What you'll see is that edit. See, like I said, it stacks on top of one another. Next thing in the queue is gonna be the tweet with Donald Trump, basically. So yeah, so that's basically another thing you can do. And the last feature I want to show you is basically what we call the evergreen list feature. If you pay attention right here, you're gonna see these little green evergreen trees basically on the side. This basically means that your evergreen list is enabled. And I'm going to show you what the evergreen list is, okay? So the evergreen list is just basically a list of tweets that you want to reshare with your audience from time to time, okay? So whenever you have an open time slot where you don't have anything pre-scheduled, we'll just randomly retweet a post from your evergreen list to keep your queue full. So basically, you can build up this list by going to your profile, and you can click on the tree icon and add it to your evergreen list. So let's say I want to add this tweet right here to my evergreen list. It says edit. I want to add another tweet. I want to add this tweet right here to my evergreen list. I want to add this one to my evergreen list. I want to add this one to my evergreen list. I don't know, it's just random. Okay, I just want to add this one to my evergreen list. Okay, so I've added a bunch of tweets to my evergreen list. And if we go right now to my evergreen list, you're going to see that, voila, basically we have a whole bunch of tweets that we have bookmarked that we want to reshare from time to time. So how it basically works is that, you know how sometimes just life just gets in the way and you don't really have time to even quote tweets or retweet stuff to fill up your time slots. So what's going to happen is that if you have your evergreen list enabled, even though it seems like you have nothing going on in these time slots, at these specific time slots, we'll randomly choose a tweet from your evergreen list and retweet it to your audience, autopilot. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to worry about it. That way, as your audience grows more and more, you can continue to recycle, reshare, retweet, re-engage, and even remonetize your old tweets to your new followers. And all of us have our greatest hits or our evergreen content that we want to share over and over again. But sometimes just sharing it manually is a huge pain in the ass. So that's why we came up with the evergreen list feature, so that if in the event that you have an open time slot, we're just going to retweet something and just basically keep your timeline and your queue full on your behalf. All right. So that's just basically an overview of Zlappo and how we can help you to be basically more productive on Twitter, to spend less time on Twitter itself, and because our app is built for you to be to add a lot of content to it over and over again. There's no opportunity for you to engage in time sucks, like arguments on Twitter or responding to stuff that you see on your timeline. We're basically all about content creation and keeping your queue full. And in the future, we are also going to add this connect blog feature, basically where you can connect your own RSS feed from your blog, and we're going to automatically add all your blog posts to your evergreen list for it to post out your blog posts from time to time whenever you have an open time slot. All right. So that's just basically the gist of it. Sign up for an account at Zlappo.com right now, and try us out and see what we can do for your Twitter marketing. Thank you.